Digər qonşularımızla da sərhədlərimizin möhkəmləndirilməsi
Strengthening the border with other neighbors is one of the most important conditions, and I am sure that the people of Azerbaijan also understand this. Our land borders are still closed, that is, for the movement of people. We do understand that this creates certain difficulties. However, today's geopolitical situation is quite obvious, and this is the only correct step to ensure internal security. All necessary measures are taken to protect internal security. There are also threats, real and potential. Relevant agencies are working hard to eliminate these threats. The public is also updated on this issue to the possible extent information is provided. However, since this area is very sensitive, I think the people of Azerbaijan understand that it would be inappropriate and harmful to talk about it. But I can say with absolute certainty that the closure of our land borders over the past years has saved us from many major disasters. Even today, when the borders are closed, dangerous actions do take place, and these actions are prevented. Therefore, the protection of our borders will safeguard us from external risks. There are no internal risks in Azerbaijan. Security and peace have been ensured in Azerbaijan for many years. Our stability can be an example for the whole world. Everyone knows that no country can develop in the absence of stability. Today, everyone can see the situation and the fate of destabilized countries. This is the main condition for security, development, and the attraction of foreign investment. All other security measures are also in place. Azerbaijan is a strong state, and our strength is increasing by the year. Another important task is related to ideological security. And here too, we must always be careful, because ideological provocations against us are continuing. It is true that they have not yielded any results yet, because the strong will of our people and our national spirit are in their way. It is impossible for any ideological provocation to take root here. But at the same time, this should not make us complacent. Therefore, we must always be ready for it and expose the dirty games played against us, as we have done, officially, in the public space and in the media. I believe that the people of Azerbaijan see everything perfectly well, know everything perfectly well. Who is our friend and who is our enemy? The main criterion is the attitude of the countries to the restoration of our sovereignty. There is no need to go any further. Who supported and congratulated us on the restoration of our sovereignty? These are our friends. Who was and is against it? They cannot be our friends. During the occupation, this was not so clear. In other words, although it was clear to us, it was not clear to the general public, because foreign propaganda was once deeply rooted in Azerbaijan, and not just from one source, but from several ones. Foreign forces and countries were competing for having a say in Azerbaijan's public opinion. They wanted to change the situation in their favor by instigating a provocation in our media through their henchmen. In other words, there have been many such attempts, but the strong will and unity of our people did not allow it to happen. This continues to this day. This is why I am saying it again. There are very simple criteria. Whoever is happy with the return of Karabakh to Azerbaijan is our friend and brother. Whoever is disappointed by this and wants to incite the separatists again, whoever invites them to foreign countries, whoever gives them visas, whoever conducts a smear campaign against us through various tools, how can they be our friend? This is why, as they say, everything is clear and visible today. Let me say again, there weren't such open and provocative steps against us during the occupation, because that occupation was completely in the interests of the forces against us. Let the state of Azerbaijan always be under pressure, always need some mediators. Let our people always suffer morally. Let the refugees suffer. It does not take a great mind to understand the feelings of the people who have lost their land. So we saved our lives from this trouble, and the masks of the anti-Azerbaijani forces were immediately torn. We see it today. I think there is no need to name anyone. Everyone can see everything. Therefore, issues of ideological security should always be in the spotlight for state institutions, legislative bodies, and public activists. We are certainly taking our own steps in this matter, and will continue to take them.
Məsələlə əlaqədar əlbəttə ki, öz addımlarımızı atırıq və atacağıq.